I wish it would just end. Those are the exact words that I said to myself almost exactly 3 years ago today, back in November of 2021, after I'd just been diagnosed with severe depression and anxiety on top of my already pre-existing eating disorder and sleep deprivation. Not to mention, I believe it was my 5th consecutive failed business. And my life was heading downhill fast. I was going down a path I didn't like, surrounded by people I didn't like. I felt like a corporate zombie trapped inside a prison cell with fluorescent lighting. I felt like a matrix slave whenever I went to university. And I felt like I was living in somebody else's body. I felt like I wasn't truly me. I felt like I wasn't me. I didn't feel like this is who I was destined to be. And that ate away at me for days, for weeks, even for months. And I knew I couldn't keep living this way. I knew I couldn't keep relying on medication and therapy session and become another corporate zombie in a perpetual loop of loneliness and sadness and hopelessness. I knew that I was meant for more. I knew that my life from a young age, I always knew that I was meant for more. I always knew from a young age that I was different. Whenever I told my goals, whenever I shared my beliefs on things, I always felt like I was an anomaly. Like I never fit in with anyone. And I always felt so bad about it that I could never fit in with people, that I was always different. I never saw eye to eye. People never really liked me. And even to this day, people still look at me as crazy, but now it's a different story. But I knew that I was meant for more than laying in my bed and being sad. And that's when I made a huge realization. I came across Tate, I came across other self-improvement and motivational speakers, and I realized there was one evident problem with my life. It's that the people around me, the environment that I was in, the social circle that I had set me up for failure. My friends, my so-called friends who encouraged me to be depressed and who talked about how sad I was, my teachers, my classmates, my coworkers, everyone in my circle was just amplifying the already negative emotions I had in my body. And that's when I knew that there had to be something different. I had to find a new pack. I had to join a new social circle. I had to recreate my environment, because you see, fundamentally, in order to become successful, the first prerequisite is you have to have the right mindset. But it's really hard to have the right mindset when you're in the wrong environment, right? If you're started with 100 people and all they're telling you is be sad, go down the corporate route, it's really hard to do anything different. Because no matter how much you may believe that you're doing the right thing and they're doing the wrong thing, it's so hard to sit there day in and day out and keep rejecting their ideas and going through with your ideas with no support, with no system, with no support network behind you saying, hey man, you're doing the right thing. It is so difficult to do it alone. And that's what I realized. And that's when I decided, you know what, I need to switch up my environment. Physically and figuratively. Right? I need to not only physically change the people around me, the places I'm working, et cetera, but I also need to change the people around me, the people around me. Not even just in person, but even online and the stuff I'm consuming. Right? You are some of the 5 people you spend the most time with, but you are also a sum of the way you were raised, the beliefs you hold, the experiences you have, the values you hold, the YouTube videos you watch, the music you listen to, the books you read, et cetera. That is the stuff that makes you who you are. And the more you can refine these things, the better you will become, right? Because when you surround yourself with people that see eye to eye with you, with people that understand you, what happens is you, instead of starting to listen to the sad music, you start to listen to the happy music. Instead of reading these bad negative books, you start to read books that help improve yourself. Instead of watching YouTube videos about gaming, you start to watch YouTube videos on business, right? And life, and et cetera. And so I realized that in order to do this, I have to first get in the right environment. I have to find the right people, because I knew that if I could just find the right people, everything else will fall into place, because they'll smash my limiting beliefs and I will stop doing the things I did wrong. And so I decided, you know what, Stefan, enough is enough. I drew a line in the sand and I said, today's the day I'm going to change. And that's when I decided to join my first ever mastermind. I joined a group of other people who will like me. Some who were making a lot more money than me, some who were still in the very lower echelons where I was. But I knew that just joining a group like this would change my life, and that it did. Now, granted, it wasn't easy. I'm not going to sit here and try and, lie to you and say that for whatever reason it's somehow easy to do this. It was very difficult, and it was a lot of hard work, and it was just a lot of day in and day out grinding away. Okay, it was difficult, and there's so many times where I wanted to give up. There's so many times where I doubted myself, but the only reason I kept going, the only reason why I made it is because I had people around me saying, Stefan, you got this. Stefan, you're doing the right thing. Stefan, keep going. They removed my self-doubt. They removed my limitations, and they kept me moving forward. And so over the last 3 years, I not only have scaled 3 businesses myself to 10, 21, and 50K a month with other co-founders as well. I've coached over 617 agency owners, some which are now making a couple $1,000s a month and can go take their parents out to dinner. Some that own multi-6 and even 7-figure companies have completely changed the trajectory of their entire bloodline. It's incredible. I've also quit my 9 to 5. I stopped working at the bank, and I no longer am a corporate slave inside of this tiny little prison cell that they call your office. And I also dropped out of university despite my parents' will. As a matter of fact, for the first couple months after, they really didn't agree until they started to see the money in my bank account and they started to see the stuff I was doing, and they saw how happy I was. And then they started to agree more. And now granted, I'll be honest, to this day, they still were like, man, I wish you'd gotten the degree. Because the way they're raised, I don't blame them, the way they're raised is that if you have a degree, you have a job. If you have a job, you have money. If you have money, you have security. If you have security, you can live a life. But the problem is that's not the way this world lives now. And that's not the way we operate. And yeah, I even looked it up the other day. Only 18% of jobs in America require a 4-year degree. The rest don't. And so it's hard for people to grasp and fathom this idea, because, and not to the fault of my parents, anyone's parents, because that's the way they were raised. That's all they know. So I can't blame them, because they just tried to do what was best for us from their limited knowledge. And so actually, thank you. If my mom and dad ever watch this, thank you. Thank you for raising me to be the best possible version of the person that I could be, and giving me all the best things that you could have given me to make me the person I am and give me the opportunities that I have. Thank you, truly. Even some of the things I may not agree with, I understand why you taught me the way you did, and I appreciate that. I like to think that I've come out pretty good on the other end, so thank you. Okay? And for anyone else watching this, go thank your parents. Even if you're not happy with some of the decisions they made or the way they think, thank them, because all they ever try to do is just give you their best. And I can't blame them for, being indoctrinated by the system, because so is every other person on this planet. Okay? So, and I've also traveled the world, which has been pretty cool. Right now, I'm even traveling. I'm with one of my buddies who I met in the mastermind in this inner circle I joined a couple years back. I'm hanging out with him. We're grinding. We're working every single day. It's sleep, wake up, work 12 hours, go to the gym, eat, repeat. And then some days we do a little off. We went and watched the Calgary Flames played. We went and shot some guns. We went and had some fun as well, but more often than not, it's just boring getting the work done. It's as simple as that, right? And people try and make entrepreneurship to be more fun than it is with these daily vlogs and stuff like that, but the reality of it is most of the days are just really boring. It's just sitting down, getting the work done. It's doing what you have to do, sitting on a computer, typing away, filming videos, talking to people, hopping on calls. Like on Monday, I had 8.5 hours of back-to-back calls, no breaks. I couldn't even use the washroom. I couldn't eat anything. No breaks. Just sitting here. Calls. And I wouldn't change it for the world. I'm happy that I get to do those things. Okay? So I guess we talked a little bit about this idea that you can't do this alone. And I hope that I'm living proof of that. But we've been fed this idea, right? We've been fed this idea that we can do it alone. So I've jotted down some notes on some stuff I want to say. And the only reason I am where I am, and I will dedicate my success for the rest of my life to this, is the group of people around me. It's the people that held me accountable. It's the people that held me to the standards. It's the people that pushed me. It's the people that got rid of my limiting beliefs. It's the people that removed the mental blocks, right? For most of us, especially people who are already making a couple $1,000s online, the biggest problem isn't even knowing what to do. It's just having belief and conviction that we're doing the right thing and being with the right people, so that even when we get demotivated, we can just keep on moving. Because the hardest part about entrepreneurship is it gets so lonely. It gets so incredibly lonely. And so here's a message to my younger self. To the young man who feels like no one understands him, who's sick of feeling all alone, tired of course-selling gurus, and rejects the mainstream ideas of modern-day slavery and weakness. They sold you the dream of going down the corporate path or trying to make it on your own. But here's the uncomfortable truth that nobody wants to face. True success was never meant to be a lonely path, let alone slave away for someone else's dreams. The system was designed for you to fail. John D. Rockefeller said, and I quote, "I don't want a nation of thinkers, I want a nation of workers." Education system we have nowadays isn't set up to help you win. It is set up to isolate you, to indoctrinate you, and to domesticate you to just become a good worker, to make the rich richer and the poor poorer. That's what it was meant to do. And all these gurus who sell you course after course after course, they don't care if you succeed. They don't want to build with you. They just want to extract money from your wallet and move on to the next victim so they can keep living their rented Lambo lifestyle and flex their fake Rolexes and all this stuff. Okay? Now, meanwhile, You're left grinding alone in your room because you've been fed this idea that if you do it, that you have to do this by yourself because you're on this journey by yourself. And if you isolate yourself, you will somehow make it out alive. And you need to monk mode and not talk to anyone. You've been watching another masterclass from some other dickhead in a rental Lambo who wouldn't give you the time of day if you met him in person. Fuck all that. I reject that idea. I reject this notion of do it alone. I reject this notion of corporate slavery. I reject this notion of weakness. I reject this notion of far left liberal feminists who want to groom our little children by making them think they should switch their gender at the age where they can't even tell their dick from their hand. Fuck all that. Okay? And that's why I'm building something different. I'm building something completely, entirely different. A real brotherhood. A wolf pack for that lone wolf. That lone wolf that is filled with ambition and testosterone and drive and hunger. My goal is for us to suffer together, to hunt together, to eat together, to conquer together, to build together. You see, a lone wolf doesn't get much done. If one wolf goes up to a bear, it's not going to do much. As a matter of fact, there was even this movie, I was watching this documentary, there was this bear eating, I think it was this, I don't know if it was a seal or some sort of animal. And the bear was eating it, and when one wolf came, the bear didn't move. The bear didn't give a shit. But when the wolf brought his entire pack, the bear left because he knew, despite the fact that these wolves were smaller, coupled together, they were stronger than him. And so the bear left and let the wolves take his food. Why? Because they joined together. They formed a pack. You can't do anything alone. Just look at any successful person. Warren Buffett has Charlie Munger. Okay, Alex Hormozi has Layla Hormozi. Michael Jordan had Scottie Pippen. Kobe had Shaq, and the list goes on. Go read an autobiography about Steve Jobs. You'll see it doesn't just mention Steve. It even mentions Stephen Wozniak, his co-founder, or many other people who helped him along the way. Success was never meant to be a lonely path, and the people propagating this idea in your brain are just trying to indoctrinate you to get you to buy another course, and then you fail again, and they sell you another course as that's the reason why you didn't succeed. Meanwhile, they stay at the top surrounding with their inner circle, not telling you the real ways to win. So my goal here isn't another mental masturbation course or video, not another empty community of strangers only in it for themselves to extract but not give, not another fake mentorship where the goal is to take your money and then run away with it so they can keep living the lifestyle. No. The goal is a genuine, lifelong brotherhood of ethical warriors who share the same vision, work side by side every single day, build and invest in companies together, travel the world, race fast cars, create real wealth together, help each other grow and overcome obstacles, and a network of people who get you and push you to your limits so you can truly become the best version of yourself. Now, while others out here trying to sell you information, I'm offering you an invitation. I'm offering you an invitation to my brotherhood, my inner circle, my network of winners who actually give a fuck about you, who actually care enough about you to call you up when we haven't seen you in a little bit, or to tag you when we haven't seen you post anything, or to hit you up when it seems like things may be going rough. A network, a group, a brotherhood who actually wants to see you win, who wants to see you do better than they do because they understand that we together are a team, and the stronger we are, the better the team is. No man gets left behind. So here's the deal. Here's what the gurus won't tell you. The gurus online, okay? The real path to freedom isn't about watching another webinar alone in your room by yourself. It's about building something meaningful together with ambitious men who share your values and actually care about seeing you win. So let me be very clear here, though. If you're looking for another get-rich-quick scheme, or get-rich-quick course, or a hit of dopamine to make yourself feel good, okay? This isn't for you. If you want to do everything alone because you want to be some self-made, egotistical prick that can say he did everything by himself, fuck off. This isn't for you either. And if you want things to be easy, you can go back to your corporate little prison cell and hang out with your fucking feminist friends and sit there and talk about how you may be the next gay drag queen kid grooming fucking little children. You should be locked up. If that is you, this isn't for you. Okay? I'm looking for future brothers, not customers. I want men who understand that true success comes from building together, not alone. I'm looking for people to join the pack, for lone wolves who are out here, who know they should want to be part of something greater, to join a pack, join something bigger than themselves. The world doesn't need more isolated, depressed, social anxiety entrepreneurs watching webinars or stupid YouTube videos alone in the rooms. It needs a brotherhood of ethical warriors who build empires together while maintaining their souls intact. That's a huge thing. Don't sell your don't sell your soul to the devil or anyone else. So if this sounds like you, my next question is this. Are you ready to stop being another guru's customer or matrix slave and start being part of a real brotherhood instead? Now, if that sounds like you, here's what I want you to do. Down below, you're going to find a link. There's going to be a free link to join my free Discord community, where that is the first step to go from being a little wolf puppy, a little beta wolf, okay, to grow into your lone wolf, to grow into a solid wolf, and then to join the wolf pack. And so if you're ready to make this change, if you're ready to finally be part of a pack, to find your tribe, to be with people who get you, who want to see you win, and who understand how difficult it is, then I want you to join us. I want you to join us because we care about you and we want to see you win. And my goal is to change the way that entrepreneurs, and especially young men, view the world, view life, and view entrepreneurship. I want to unite what was once so prominent, which was teamwork and brotherhood. Even if you look back at World War I, World War II, you didn't just send an army of one. As a matter of fact, the army of one was a marketing campaign that was used way back in the day, and it was the quickest shut-off marketing campaign ever because they realized an army of one is nothing. You need to have a team. You need to have a group. If you go to war by yourself, you are nothing. You will never accomplish or amount to anything, but together you can conquer anything. And so I'm extending the invitation to you that if this sounds like you, if you're like, yes, that is me, I want you to join us, and I want to build with you, and I want to help you become the absolute best version of yourself so that you can take care of your family, of your loved ones. You can start building for your future life, for your future wife, for your future kids, for your future self, so that you can actually live up to your fullest potential. I'm inviting you to join us. I want you to be part of my pack, and I want to grow with you to help you become the best. That is my goal. And if that is something that you subscribe to, if you reject the notion, okay, I'm gonna name some things here. If you reject the notion of fake gurus or the corporate 9-to-5 or feminists or far left liberal extremists or hustle bros who just sit there alone shaving their head, not talking to anyone, or manipulative marketers or the entire matrix system or anyone pushing weakness and victim mentality, if you reject those ideas and that notion, this might be something for you. Okay? You might be the kind of person we're looking for. But if you like those things, if you like working in under fluorescent lighting, getting told what to do every single day while getting fed this idea that you have freedom because they give you money which they control, this isn't for you. I'm not looking for those kind of people. If you're someone here who wants to make a quick buck by scamming people, I don't want you. I want brothers who I can build with for the rest of my life because my goal is to turn this into something so much bigger than an online community. Even just yesterday, I met up with one of the guys inside of my group, inside of my wolf pack. I took him out shooting some guns. That's the kind of relationships I want to build with people in here. That we can go travel the world together. We can go meet up. We can go help each other out. We can understand each other's struggles and suffers, and we can help. A true brotherhood is what I'm trying to build, of people who actually care. This is more than just an online community. This is more than just a couple entrepreneurs. This is more than just making money. This is a real, truly masculine network, a real brotherhood. And we're going to conquer the world together. So if you're a lone wolf right now and you're walking around, I invite you to join our pack. I invite you to join us. And when you join us, there's no man left behind. When you join us, you suffer with us, you eat with us, you hunt with us, you win with us. We do things together as a team, and no man gets left behind. When you're part of the group, you're part of the group, you're part of the family. So, what are you waiting for? You ready to go back to the corporate prison, become another zombie, another number, another statistic in this world? Or are you ready to join something much bigger? The choice is yours.